Alright, so I want to make a quick video about this. People in the recent premiere were talking about this solar flare. And this annoys me so much, but they do it all the time. Alright, so look at this thing here. Here's a hyperactive sunspot just hurled a huge X-class solar flare into space. Now, I don't know if this picture here in this thumbnail in this video was taken from an Earth telescope or not. But if it were taken from an Earth telescope, then it's not this particular coronal ejection is not threatening at all, because in order to be threatening to Earth, it would need to hit it pretty square, which means taken from any Earth telescope, you'd need to see that sunspot at that distance coming from the direct dead center of the sun, or else it's not going to hit Earth. This is now. Oh, hold on. Let me before I continue. And then look at this thing here. When a CME hits Earth, it can wreak havoc with the planet's magnetic field, causing a geomagnetic storm. But then they don't actually say that it will, whether or not it will hit Earth until here. They say it will reach Earth about 10 a.m. and will trigger only a mild geomagnetic storm. Because what they mean is the solar flare will meet the spot of Earth's orbit at that time, but Earth isn't going to be in that spot. So, of course, it's not a problem. The thing here says, okay, well, nothing really particularly relevant. Alright, so the thing is this. Now, the reason I want to make this video is because I don't know any of the things I just said. Okay? I have no idea if that's true, what I said about a sunspot coming from the center of the sun. And I am sure of this. I am sure that they don't tell you in this article whether it's actually going to hit Earth. They say that if it does hit Earth, it can cause these various problems. And this one will have a mild problems, but not why. So, I've got a couple points here. Number one, am I right that if in fact a coronal ejection were pictured from an Earth satellite, that in order to be a genuine threat to Earth, it would have to appear in the picture dead center approximately in the sun? Am I right about that? I don't know. I have no idea, but it seems logical to me, right? If I am right about that, then hopefully that's some sort of insight into how things operate in my mind as I'm reading things, thinking about things. Any clue there that can cue me to something that doesn't make any sense, I will intuit shit about it, right? But more importantly than the intuitive part is the non-intuitive part. If they're trying to slide bullshit past me, it is never, ever, 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 ever gonna work. Don't tell me, oh, it can cause big problems if it hits Earth and that it's going to reach Earth at man time without explicitly saying it's actually not going to hit Earth. Especially if your website is called space.com. And the thing is, I don't actually know if it's not going to hit Earth, right? This is just all intuitive deductive work based on what this article says. Am I right? I bet you I am. But so Lady Lou and other people who were talking about it in the chat, they're being alarmist about it. When someone's being alarmist, I can smell it immediately. And that they like to make me alarmist about this shit because it sells links, you know. I mean, it gets clicks, but the problem is it always pisses me off when I end up reading the article because they always do this shit in these kind of articles where they think that they're being responsible by just being suggestive, like they're being horribly irresponsible because they make people like me throw up a little bit in their mouth. It's horrible.